to look my way, never back to you. Ooh, I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Flipkart FPS Valorant Cup Finals. Today, performing in front of us are going to be two very, very deadly teams playing. First, Team Velocity Gaming. yesterday, the day before, they have been complete madmen. Like we couldn't expect any better performances from them because they were completely owning the opponents in a very distinct way. That yeah, they are the champions of the tournament. They were just trying to establish that they were the champions, and let's see if they can do it today and prove themselves the ultimate victors. And moving on to the challengers, or we might not call it challengers, let's call them the second finalist for the day, and it is going to be Rebellious Gaming. Obviously the rosters I'll read you through, and Team Velocity Gaming, the roster composed of Antidote, Excali, Amiterasu, Vibhor, and Right to Ace. Now the interesting thing about Team Velocity Gaming is that they have Right to Ace, the first Indian Radiant player. That is like what's it called? The highest tier in terms of Valorant. Now, coming up second, third, and fourth, Antidote, Excali, Amiterasu. All these players have been performing in the past in various competitive stages. I mean, in the PC games world, obviously, and they have shown to the best of their abilities. Like they are probably the best PC gamers in the entire country. Moving on to Rebellious Gaming. Well, I am not very sure, but it is stated that it is a very newly formed roster, and performing in front of us, it is going to be Buster, Strokey, Clone, Khan, and Psychopsky. Well, based on the performances what they have put through up to the semi-finals, they have a pretty good chance of performing neck to neck with these unstoppable Team Velocity Gaming. But moving on to the second part, obviously we will be very astonished by that, which is these two teams have to have one of the best performances that they had, because none of them are willing to give up on this entire cup. Okay, so I'll tell you again. This is the Flipkart FPS Valorant Cup Finals, and this is partnered by Letsgamenow and obviously powered by AMD Ryzen. Now, AMD Ryzen, they are supporting us with excellent hardware in terms of PC. And if you are waiting for that AMD Ryzen 4000 series, it is exclusively available on Flipkart. So if you want it, if you want to have a little piece of that hardware, that like obsolete, not the obsolete, I mean the overpowered hardware that AMD is supplying us, I believe you must download the Flipkart app or visit the website, and you can just find it out there. It is exclusively available on Flipkart. Moving on to the match now, the map veto is already in progress as of now, and I'll just check on like if the map veto is done for. Now we are going to follow a ban pick format, obviously, and let's see. Okay, now we have the schedule in front of us. Okay, so this is going to be the first defense is going to come up in Ascent, and you can see the second one is going to be Velocity. Okay, the first one is going to be Velocity Gaming, who are going to defend on Ascent. Now, we all know how Velocity have been owning this map like over the past 2 days. Like you can go and check on the previous streams and you will find it there. Velocity Gaming, they have been completely overpowering in this map. Moving on to the second match. The second match, it is going to be Bind, and it is going to be defended by Team Rebellious Gaming. Coming on to the third match, it is going to be Haven, which is again going to be defended by Rebellious Gaming. Obviously, now let's see what is going to happen now. Ascent, one of the most played maps in this game, because I think the first match you play in Valorant is usually an Ascent. I don't know how it happens, but yeah, the unrated first match is obviously the Ascent, and I believe Velocity, they have a very good chance of coming up with a beautiful performance. Now, let's see how these teams will have to perform, and I'll just check on like what's going to happen to these teams performing in front of us. As you can see, we are slowly moving on to the match stages, and as of now the players are getting ready with their agents and will be dropping off to the match really soon. Alright, guys, so I've just have a word with the officials, and it's like I think we'll be having a short delay of around 5 minutes because of some network issues from one of the players. But nevertheless, we'll be obviously giving you some knowledge of this game. Those who are gonna play, I mean, those who are gonna view the game for the first time, those who are gonna cheer for Team Velocity Gaming or for Rebellious Gaming. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a knowledge now. Valorant. This is, I believe, a mixture of two games. That is that is okay. I'll not tell you the names, but this is a mixture of two games. There are four types of agents. That is four characters. I mean, the four types of characters that you can play in this game. It is going to be duelists. It is going to be initiators, followed by sentinels, and then controllers. Duelist. Now, these players are probably the most important players in the team because they are the ones who actually do the entry flagging for their team. Like they need to push. They cannot stay still at one point. Be afraid and stay behind the bars, like waiting for the flanks to come through, just defending back end. That they cannot do. They have the abilities which will propel them to the front of the fights. Nevertheless, moving on to the second kind of agents, it is initiators. Or it's not. It are initiators, and initiators, they will be like gathering all the information they can and will be directing it to their teammates, and they're gonna just help that push happen. The third one, the most important, controllers. Controllers can block off sides with a pretty good angle because most controllers have the ability to like limit the vision or totally block the vision of all the teammates that they have. Next, moving on to our sentinels. Sentinels are the defenders. You plant the spike, that is, you plant the bomb. Alright, I'll tell you the spike or the bomb, whatever you like to call it. You plant the spike, and then you'll be having an excellent chance of defending that spike with the controllers. Obviously, you may and may not know like who are the defenders and who are the controllers. So I'll give you a brief information about that. Now, there are two initiators. The first one is going to be Breach, and the second one is going to be our Sova. Coming up with the controllers, it is going to be our Viper, then Omen, and Brimstone. I believe Brimstone is one of the most overpowered for our controllers in the entire game. Moving up, Duelist. We have very, very strong duelists here. First one, it is obviously going to be Jet. The ultimate ability of the Jet is like, I don't know, it's completely like madness. You get a bunch of knives and you can just throw it to your enemies, and they're probably two shots, like two knives hit them and they are dead. Moving on to the next duelist, it is going to be Phoenix, then Raze, and then Reyna. We'll obviously tell you the abilities of each agent, but moving on to the next part, it is going to be, guess what, guys? It is going to be the Sentinels, the perfect defenders. Sentinels will be having Cypher and our dear Sage playing up the Sentinel role. But nevertheless, we have another Sentinel in the game, that is the Killjoy. Obviously, that is not allowed because it is an overpowering agent in the entire game. Whichever team has it, I believe it is almost like a 70% chance of that team to win. But nevertheless, we'll read you through all the abilities that they have. The first agent that we are going to talk about, it is going to be Brimstone. Sky Smoke, Orbital Strike, Stim Beacon, and Incendiary, also known as Smokes. The burning ability, I mean, it's like almost French fries people who are in that radius, the area of effect. The Stim Beacon, which stimulates the speed of anyone who is lurking around in that beacon that's dropped there by the Brimstone. Moving on to the Incendiary. It is basically a molly. It's a Molotov grenade. Like, it bounces off walls, and when it's dropped, it is exploding, and then nothing else. It just rains fire all over the ground. You cannot enter that, or you are basically dead. Moving on. Raze. Now, this is one of my favorite agents, or it might be just my favorite agent because of the firepower that they have. Next, the Raze abilities. It is going to be Paint Shells. Paint shells is basically the grenades that raises through. That is the what's it called? I'm forgetting the words actually. It is like the primary ability. No, it's not primary ability. It's the okay. Well, I'll just call it primary ability. I'm just not getting the hold of that word in my mind right now. But nevertheless, moving on to the second ability is the Boombot. Boombot, it has a linear movement, but it can bounce off the walls, and it can actually detect enemies when it is going in a particular direction. For example, if you're holding a side and you drop the Boombot and there is an enemy in front of it, it will make a definite noise, and it will obviously tell you that there are enemies in front of its position. Nevertheless, the blast pan, mostly used to throw the C4s and you can just jump over them, you can deal damage to your enemies, etc., etc. The ultimate ability of the race is very, very, very toxic, I like to say, because that missile, it is known as a showstopper, obviously, and it is actually a showstopper. Anybody who gets caught in its area of effect, you are basically dead. Okay, I'll not talk about the agents anymore, because you can see on screen we have the game on its way. Now, obviously, you are seeing that
Right
same
here.
feed that I am seeing, so I'll not keep you waiting any longer. And you can see on screen we'll be having the fight between Velocity Gaming and Rebellious Gaming, and this is going to be one intense fight. You can see already Velocity, they are holding off their angles to the best of their abilities. You can see right
Revealing
to his, he'll be
area.
waiting off on Heaven. He'll be having a ghost in the hand. He did not wish to buy the shields. The low shields even are not bought here. Obviously, with the money you have, you cannot buy or the credits you have. I'll call it money repeatedly, so please bear with me. I'm used to calling it money. Nevertheless, you can see the credits will be used to buy weapons more than shields, and you can see right to his, he's just waiting, peeking every corner. Amit Rasu, he is in the market area. You can see there's only one player trying to come up in that direction. Antidote, he'll be holding off B side, and he'll be just waiting there. But he knows that there's someone coming. The Cypher, he is already on the screen. I believe he has no idea that there's somebody already on site waiting for him. But already we can see that the Excali, no, he will be taking down the first down coming up from Excalis, and Vivo will be also taken down. I believe Rebellious Gaming, they have it in their hands now. Another player has been spotted, Brimstone, but no, Amit Rasu, you cannot beat him with that ghost, but he hits it again. Amit Rasu with a 2K already. You can see official Buster is coming up front, and from Haven, a right twist will be taken on another player. The ghost is proving to be very, very fatal from that Heaven's position. Now, Amit Rasu, I believe the best breach player that I have seen over the past 3 days. You can see already the Cypher will be coming up to assist him.
Down.
The flash will be used up there, but he takes him down through that flash. Nothing done there. Buster with another one. I believe he might just take another one, and the attackers get one round in the bag right off the bat. 9 HP remaining on Buster. Rebellious Gaming 1. Team Velocity coming up with 0 points after this round. Next, moving on, you can see for the replays as it is, we are just waiting to see where the next thing is going to come up, and that beautiful headshot coming up from that distance with the Ghost. I believe the Ghost is possibly the only pistol who can land, like the accuracy of that pistol is complete madness, but nevertheless, this is going to be a mid-push again coming up. Buster will be having a Spectre in hand this time. You can see every angle is being covered by him. Smokes coming up, or what we call it, this is known as the dark cover by the Omen. It is completely covering, but no, the Omen will be taken down. Excali goes down first. Buster coming up with the first kill again, and as you can see, slowly and slowly will be moving up. The Owl drone will be deployed to reveal the positions, and you can see the Owl drone can be very, very informative. Like it can collect a lot of intel based on its range. Like you have a limited range, you can travel a little bit, but you can see already Karn, he's waiting up there. He knows that there are 2 players already there. The Cypher has been spotted by coming up with that pistol. That's a shotgun in hands of Antidote. Antidote will be coming up again, but the Cypher will be taken down. The Cloudburst will be deployed, but the blinding ability coming up, and Karn FTW gets another kill in the bag, and it's a flawless performance by Rebellious Gaming. Rebellious Gaming, I believe they are now making the players from Team Velocity angry, and from what I have witnessed over the past 3 days, Velocity, once they are angry, they are almost unstoppable. Moving on to the next part, as you can see the overlay that through the Cloudburst blinding ability used by our dear Omen, and it completely gets the match in their hand. But nevertheless, we'll move on, and you can see once more onside. This is going to be VLT. Okay,
Hunt them down.
I can't see the player's name because it's that similar small size that you guys are viewing as well. But the Sova will be revealing that position on B side. Strokey will be on A side this time. Mid again getting occupied by Buster. I believe Sova is a pretty good agent to play on when you are playing Ascent, especially. The Owl drone has been deployed. You can see the complete area is getting scanned. Every angle needs to be covered. The orb has been spotted, and it will be taken down immediately. The Owl drone goes down. With that, we have information that there is going to be a A-main rush coming up from 2 players at least, coming up from Team Rebellious Gaming. Now, Rebellious Gaming, they are proving to be very, very fatal when it comes to rushing. And as you can see, right to Ace, he is still holding up there in the B side. He's being very, very calm and patient. I'm really sorry about that, guys, but Karn, on the other hand, he has almost come up to the angles where he can actually breach A point. The Boombot from the Rays will be dropped off there. The attackers, they are having a very fun time here. As you can see, Khan will be moving up slowly and slowly. The Omen is waiting up there inside the corner, and it might be Excali who gets the first kill this round, or he might just get taken down again. But you can see Amitarasu, he'll be going a little bit back. He's just waiting out there. The blinding ability comes into play. Omen, again, proves to be very useful again. So as you can see, Vibhor will be taking down Official Buster, and I believe this round might just go on to Velocity. You can see Velocity, they are just waiting it out. The leader ability getting used by the Reyna. Reyna is very cautious, but no, from behind, Strokey will be taking him down. Excali goes down yet again. 3v2 fight coming up. You can see the Reyna and Cypher will be both rushing in. I believe they are going for the plant. The Reyna is going to plant the spike. They know how important it is. They are almost running out of time. The spike is getting planted here. You can see Psychovsky. He's holding up doors on his own. You can on top. You can see Right to Us will be coming through. Psychovsky will be taken down, but Antidote will be taken down in return. Right to Us will be moving down that Haven spot. You can see the Sova is being very patient. Strokey uses his ultimate. The Empress ability has been activated. I believe this is a perfect time to get 1 point. Gets one headshot. Clean tapping coming up from him. One more player remaining, and he gets it out. Clutch coming up from Strokey. 4K coming up from his end. And what a performance by Strokey. I believe that's another point added to the bag of Rebellious Gaming. Rebellious Gaming, they are completely owning this part of the game as of now. And that clutch by our Reyna, that Strokey, is complete overpowered. But nevertheless, moving on to the next part, you can see 14 more seconds remaining for the next round to come up in front of us. Attackers 3, Defenders 0, Team Rebellious Gaming with 3 points, Team Velocity standing off with 0 points as of now. Moving on, as you can see from the different angles, Clone will be coming up with the Raze. Okay, now Raze, as I said earlier, my favorite agent, the Boombot, will be dropped out for covering the long angles. You can see there's nobody on spawn side, but the Jet, that is our Antidote, holding up with a Shorty. Shorty can be very deadly in close range, as you know. 2 bullets, it's almost like a sort of shotgun that we call in real life. But Clone right now coming in front of him. Vandal versus Shorty. Let's see who wins it. Antidote versus Clone. Who is coming up in front? You can see both the players are on the other side of the wall. From behind, the Owl Drone will be deployed. The Owl Drone actually gets spotted. And that's one shot taken. But no, he will be taken down. This is really bad. Clone and the Omen, they are doing excellent now. But Clone gets taken down by Vibhor. Vibhor, the excellent Cypher player coming up now. Excali will be taken down. Our dear Khan. Coming up from the other angles, we can see already Amitarasu, the breach now going off in the B side. You can see Psychovsky, he has made his way onto the B side. He might just go for the plant, but he's just being very cautious as of this moment. Psychovsky with the Vandal and that Classic, he's just waiting. You can see that Spike icon is already spiking up on his right side with that 4 button. Like, you press it, you plant it, and that is it. Then you have to just defend. You can see Vibhor on the off angles, and he spots out the Reyna. Reyna right now in front of him. Vibhor versus the Reyna. Reyna will be taken down. That's Shorty. Okay, sorry, I mean Strokey taking another play, but no, Strokey will be finally taken down. 1v1 fight. Excali versus our dear Psychovsky, and Psychovsky with the Vandal. Complete madman. Gets another point in the bag. 4-0 lead coming up for Team Rebellious Gaming. Velocity, they really need to step up now if they do not want to give away any more points to Rebellious Gaming.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Now, neither drop, thank you. All these things are usual, what's it called, our player, not our player, but our agent talks that are built into the game. And I believe it's a very good feature because once you need something, it's not like just you ping it. You can say to your agent, actually says it, need a drop, can somebody buy me this, can somebody buy me that. So this is a very good thing that they have done for this game. But nevertheless, you can see right to us. Okay, somebody has an operator. Let's see who has it. I believe it might be Antidote. He might be just saving with that Shorty in the previous 4 rounds. And as you can see, right to ace, he is using that Owl Drone. He has spotted out a few players in the mid area. And as you can see, the Breach will be using his ability to do something in the mid area. Coming up from the other angles, Excali will be using the Dark Shadow to cover up the mid angles, the tree angles, that is it. And as I was saying, Antidote, he has been given an operator. What do you expect out of him? But 5 HP. That is not ideal. to do now. They do not have a Sage, obviously. Nobody likes to play a Sage after it was nerfed, but nevertheless, Antidote. 5 HP remaining, 3 bullets remaining inside that magazine of Antidote operator. Let's see how it's gonna play out.
Shock
Now,
dart.
Buster, he actually drops a shock bolt. Actually, it's called a shock dart by our Sova agent, but it is actually known as the shock bolt, and the shock bolt will be actually spotting out. I don't think it's okay. It's not spotting out. It's just for damage, but nevertheless, V4 will be taking down Buster. Now, Buster, he surely took down one player, but it was a trade coming up from them. The Reyna and the Cypher will be remaining again. Strokey, the Reyna takes 1-1, but it will be a trade coming up from right to Ace. Right to Ace, alone holding off A side again and again and again. And you can see how aggressive they are now. They know that it is in their hand. Antidote with that operator, closing up the round. 1-4, the lead is getting slowly closed up, I believe. Team Velocity
Right here.
finally stepping up into the game. 1-4, lead still with 3 points. Team Rebellious Gaming 4, Team Velocity Gaming coming up with just 1 point after 5 rounds.
Right here.
Moving on, we have the 6th round into play. You can see right to Ace. He is
Revealing
using
area.
his reveal. It's a recon dart. Sorry, it's a recon dart. Recon dart to like to reveal one of the positions. And as you can see, he'll be using the ultimate immediately. He does not hit anything as of now, and he does not use anything. Like, he does not hit anything. Like, I don't know what what was that, but that was not suppose his intention was, because you can see already he had completely wasted it a little while ago. Coming up with Antidote, he still has an operator in the hand. One of the players from the attacking side has been taken down already. You can see Antidote, he's being very calm and patient. The Jet being very consistent now. He knows that the operator is his best friend and he's going to use it to the best of his ability. Strokey will be coming up with that Reyna in mid-market area. You can see the Sova right to as he has rotated from A Heaven up onto the B side, and they are almost able, I think they'll be circling around the entire attacking side as of now. But the A side, actually, I think it's a rotation coming up from the attackers as well. You can see one player coming up through mid, and the Reyna will be spotted. That's an Antidote. I don't know. That's like he's a god with the operator now. Takes down one. The ability will be used up. The Kali, actually, okay, it's not Kali, it's Khan who is taken down. So the Omen goes down again. So it's a 2v4. The position is revealed. The Cypher uses his ultimate, completely spamming up with that Ghost in his hand. Antidote, he goes off to another angle. You can see Amiterasu, he's coming up to the mid-market area again. Breach versus Psychology. Let's see who it is. Takes a shot, and again Amiterasu, he is completely overpowered with that Vandal in his hand. Amiterasu, he's coming up again to A Haven, and as you can see, the only player remaining, it is going to be our Sova from the attackers. So the Sova, he is going to run out of time. There is no time. He's just going to save it. Buster, he has no options but to just wait it up. He saves the round, but he loses the point, and so it is going to be another point added off to the back of. To the bag. It's not back, okay. I'm really sorry if I misspell anything. I really apologize to you guys, but it is the bag. All right. So Rebellious Gaming coming up with 4 points now. Team Velocity, 2 straight wins after 6 rounds, and they are doing a really good comeback at this point.
there.
Coming up next, you can see Khan will be coming up along with the Raze and the Omen official. Buster again coming up in front, and the operator of Antidote. He takes down one immediately, uses his Tailwind ability to go back into Heaven, and he knows the push might be coming onto A. You can see the Haven will be now held up by Antidote from a different angle. The Boombot is dropped out there for clearing out the Raptors. There is no one on Raptors, but the operator again. Strokey will be taken down. And you can see the Omen using his blinding ability again. And slowly you can see this might be another point getting collected off in the defender's bag. And you can see the orb is collected. I thought it was a bait, but it was not actually. The orb is being collected now. Karn FTW coming up with the Sheriff, and Sheriff is not an ideal weapon at this point, but yeah, when you have an eco round, I believe the Sheriff can be a pretty good bet. But nevertheless, Antidote, he's still waiting up. He knows that there is someone holding up in Wine, and he'll be pinging up Wine also because I had that ting sound coming up from his perspective. But nevertheless, Clone, he is flanking off the directions from the catwalk. The catwalk, he has crossed it successfully. He's into the tree area almost, and you can see the breach is waiting up there. Amiterasu gets another kill in his back. A perfect headshot by that operator. He is, I don't know what Antidote is with the operator, but he is a perfect god with it again. I believe it might be a flawless performance coming up from them. You can see only the Cypher will be remaining. The Cypher will be tapping, and it is a flawless performance coming up from Team Velocity Gaming. What a comeback by them. 3-4, the lead is getting closed up now. One more point, and Velocity will have pulled a draw after this round. Let's see how it is. And the last replay coming up in front of us, and yeah, that was a flawless performance as well. Alright, well, I haven't seen the Shrouded Step ability getting used by any of the Omens. I don't know why they are not. Although the Shadows, from the Shadows ability, that's the ultimate of the Omen, was used once. So let's see if they do it again, and they might just do some tricky moves and get another point in the bag. And the 8th round of the match begins, and as it is, the operator Antidote again holding up in the catwalk. And the immediate, okay, he's not in catwalk, I think he's in market if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he's got it. The breach will be taken out finally. Stroky, he uses his ability of intangibility, and he is back there again, but official buster. He busts out Excali again, and you can see the operator Antidote. He has an idea, and you can see Raze versus Antidote. That is Raid versus our Jet. Picks it, and he gets the shot. I believe this was a really easy thing to do for Antidote as of now, because he knew where he was holding up, and he collects up another kill in the back. Attackers 2, and there are 3 more players remaining from the defenders, and you can see already the rotations have begun. I believe they are willing to go for A side maybe, or maybe just hold back a little bit. Tchaikovsky using that Vandal, moving up a little bit back, and you can see fire in the whole ability. That is our showstopper ability getting used by our Raze, and he'll be taken out. Buster goes down, so there's only 1 more player remaining. The Cypher. Let's see what he does at this point. And right to Ace, he'll be using his Owl Drone. The Owl Drone, a very, very powerful ability of the Dear Sova. That is, he can reveal the positions wherever he's going, and he has a recon bolt, which can obviously tag our enemies and reveal their position if not removed manually. Okay, no, you cannot remove the, what's it called, our recon bolt of the Cypher. I mean, the Sova. You can remove it when it's getting used by our Cypher's camera. But nevertheless, right to Ace, he's still waiting up there. And you can see Tchaikovsky going for that save. He knows that this round is important, but they are going to let it go. I believe he has no options. I believe the Jet used his ultimate. That's Antidote using up his ultimate, because you saw there the Jet was throwing knives at him, but nothing spotted there. Right to Ace. Still holding up A side pretty good, and you can see again another point going off to the defenders. Defenders, they finally managed to draw the round, and it is a 4-4 coming up for Team Rebellious Gaming versus Team Velocity Gaming, and this is a great comeback coming up from Team Velocity Gaming.
Keep up the pressure.
Now the Breach using his fault line ability, and you can see he will be using that Vandal again, and that's a pretty good what's it called, our crosshair getting used by our Amiterasu. And I believe Antidote, he has collected the first kill again. Yes, and I don't know what how Antidote does it, but whenever he has an operator, he does manage to secure the first kill, and that's a really great thing that he does every time. Excali using the Omen, and you can see he has his oh, I was predicting it, and Excali actually does it. I believe Buster, he knew that there was someone there. He took a few shots, but that was not enough to take down our dear Omen, and it was, like, obviously it was a one-sided duel at that point. Nevertheless, Stroky is the solo player remaining. He has his ultimate. He has all the abilities in the back, but he has no shields as of now. And in Haven, you can see already one player. I believe it's right to Ace up in Haven, and there are already 3 more players trying to rotate up. And you can see 2 players coming up through the catwalk in the left side. On the left side of the screen, you can see in the mini-map, 2 players are already rotating. And if he is not moving, Stroky will probably be dead. He has the spike. He can use it to, like, he can use his ultimate to plant the spike, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Now 30 HP remaining on V-Bor. Okay, it's the Cypher actually waiting up on his side. Now this is different, and as I said, the rotation was coming, and Excali with that kill. That's another flawless performance coming up for Team Velocity. Velocity, I believe they need time to, you know, settle up, understand the players, study their strategies, and they have done it yet again. 5-4. The lead goes back up to our team Velocity Gaming. 1 point lead coming up for them. Next, moving on to the 10th round of the game. So there will be another 2 rounds after this, and after that, obviously, we'll be having the swap. The defenders became the attackers, the attackers become the defenders, and that is like the universal rule of the game. But coming up, Xkali. He'll be showing some aggression. You can see Antidote. He's Dark Shadow just dropped in front of him to cover his vision. But on the other hand, you can see Karn and Strokey. They will be being very, very patient now and consistent as well. Now they need to be careful because they know that there will be flags coming up through Catwalk if they do not defend it. But the Cypher from their team is already covering that anchor, and you can see the Owl Drone is getting used up, and you can see the Owl Drone has been spotted, but no revealing coming up. Right to is being alright, and the ultimate ability does not do anything.
No
Takes down 2 players right to ace. What a great
area.
deal coming up for him. I believe the breach, that is Amit Rasu, did a very, very good job using up that ultimate at this point. And V4, he might just take down one. V4 has a 3k. What a performance coming up from this guy. This guy is completely owning it. That trapwire was spotted and taken down immediately as well. So yes, V4 with a 3k. Another round collected. 6 and 4. Velocity Gaming with 6. Rebellious Gaming with 4. I believe Team Velocity, they have settled up this entire game as of now. This is round number 12. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's round number 11. I'm really sorry. Round number 11 coming up in front of us, and the trap wire is going to be laid down there. You can see V-Board will be laying down the trap wire in tree area because he had, there was information coming up from his teammates that there were breaches coming up through mid area. But no, this time Amit Rasu gets taken down first. You can see that's Clone actually taken down one. The Raze finally showing up and doing something for his team as of now. And the Owl Drone might be spotting one player, and he does. The Bolt will be striking our dear Raze, and he'll be taken down immediately. Okay. Alright. I believe he has been spotted again, and you can see Strokey, he is being very patient now in mid-market area. Spots another one. Xkali will be taken down. Strokey, he has the Empress ability enabled. He used his ultimate, and he's being very, very dominating with that. Now this is a 3v4 coming up. Antidote, he's just holding it up and takes down one. So this is a 3v3 now, but no, Antidote will be taken down. He misses that operative shot. He gets taken down immediately, but no, the spike carrier gets taken down as well. 1v2 fight. Omen Khan takes down one. And they, oh no, he took one, but there was right to ace holding up in the boathouse, and he collects 1 point in the bag. This is really, really great performance coming up from Team Rebellious Gaming. They also managed to secure 1 point in the bag now. And so, okay, it was okay. No, it's not Rebellious Gaming. I'm really sorry. It was Velocity who won that round. So it's a 7-4 now. The last round before the swap, you can see they are gonna. This is gonna be a full buy round from every. Both the teams, and obviously they are using heavy shields. Each one of them. Let's see how many of them are gonna use their ultimate, because I see a pretty number of ultimates getting used up there. The Omen from the attacking side has the ultimate there, and we have the Cypher also with the ultimate ability recharged fully. Now, right to ace, the Sova. He is having his ultimate, and we have seen yesterday that he had user, but no, that Bulldog coming up from Buster actually takes down one. Now this round, I believe, is still in the hands of our dear Rebellious Gaming, and you can see in Haven and the ultimate ability getting used up there. You know that this was perfectly timed, but the spike plant will be done there, and you can see a Buster will be dodging the ultimate ability coming up from right to ace. Amit Rasu, he has the Vandal in hand. He's coming up slowly and slowly. This is a 2v4 fight. Now the breach is low. And okay, Antidote also, he has an operator. So this is a 2v4, and I believe they did a pretty good job flanking up that directions. And you can see Clone, he is waiting up there. The breach will be using up his I forgot the ability, but no, this is not done. And official Buster takes down Antidote. With that, the round goes in the bag of our attacking team. So this is now a 7-5, 2-point leads coming up for Team Velocity Gaming, and we swap sides now. Velocity Gaming, they are gonna do the attacks, and Team Rebellious Gaming, they are gonna move up to the defending side. let's see how Rebellious do the defenses. Now, we had first 4 points getting collected by Rebellious Gaming, so I believe they were pretty good with the attacks, but let's see how the defenses are, because defending is a little bit more easier than our attacking, because the attackers, they have a specific time limit. If they do not plant the spike, they will be obviously losing the round. If they plant the spike and there's no one left alive to defend it, then obviously they are going to lose if it is timely diffuse. But the defenders, all they need to do is just defend, defend, and defend, nothing else.
Cover going out.
Moving on, Karn. He is using his Dark Shadow ability and he uses it very, very carefully. The mid-market area has been smoked already. You can see now Strokey with that classic in hand. But Strokey decided to buy low shields this time. You can see the push will be already coming, so the door will be closed up there. And the door will be actually preventing Strokey from coming inside. You can see already this fight is still a 5v5. All 5 players remaining. But now V4 will be taken down. Tchaikovsky with 1 kill already in this round. Xcali, he drops down, and Xcali, he takes down one player very, very easily. The Sova will be coming up. Another takedown coming up from Xcali. Xcali, I believe he's having a 2k now, and one more player remaining from team, and that's going to... The Rage is left, so it's only Clone left alive. Clone actually takes down one, but the attackers, VLT, Velocity, they collect up all those kills, and they get the round as well with the successful spike plant. And this is a 3-point lead now for Team Velocity Gaming. Alright, moving on. The replay. What Xcali did at that point was really, really eye-catching. He took down one on site, looking on the right side of these containers or generators, whatever you like to call it. Then he went back into the rafters. He waited there, very patient, took down the Sova as well, and that was the round in their hands again. Now the fault line getting used up by the breach again. I believe Amiterasu is the breach using his ability, and you can see official Buster now moving on towards A side. Now they know that this might be an A plant, but let's see what Velocity have in store for us. Will it be a full A push, or is it going to be a 2-3 split, or might be just Antidote wishes to go through the catwalk and just perform like a backstab on top of these players? Amiterasu, he's being very, very patient. Now you can see the Bulldog is in his hand. That skin on Bulldog is like, I don't know what, I'm really colorblind. Like, I can't tell you the color of that skin, but nevertheless, you can see Bulldog in his hand, and this is a very, very powerful weapon he has. I believe he might be using up his fault line ability again. I think he used up his fault line ability again. The Owl Drone will be spotting out one player. The Recon Bolt will be hit by that Owl Drone, and the location has been revealed. The Shock Bolt getting used up by that Sova. That is our right to it, if I'm not mistaken. Coming up, Tchaikovsky on spin. Xcali will be coming up. Uses his blinding ability. Might be taking down one, but no, he gets hit. Alright. And I think the trade was successfully done there, but no, VLT, right to ace coming up with that Sova. Actually takes down Clone as well. So this is a 2v5 left now. Velocity. They are 5 alive. You can see, no, Strokey. I feel bad for him. He missed the first shot, so the second shot was not enough damage to take down our dear Breach, but he finally comes back. Now Tchaikovsky, he has taken down 2 players, and he is not yet successful. He gets taken down as well, so this is another point coming up for Team Velocity Gaming. Now, Velocity Gaming, 4 points lead. Last time they were not showing pretty good results coming up to the first part of the game. But now, I believe they have a pretty good spree going on. I think they have lost only 1 round previously in the defense state after they started winning. But now, in the attacking half, they are being very, very, very dominant. But official Buster, he's gonna stay at market now. The Raze will be there for assisting him in Clone. He's gonna wait up there in mid areas as well. Karn, he uses the Dark Shadow ability immediately. Another one might be used up there. You can see the Raze. He's aiming down with that Vandal on the backstab of B-Main. Right to Ace now. He is being patient, but no, V-Bot will be coming up. The blinding ability again gets used up by that Omen, but no, he'll be going back a little bit. You can see the tap actually coming up, but nevertheless, Tailwind getting used up by our Antidote, and Antidote will be falling back a little bit. Well, Antidote doesn't have an operator yet, so I think Team Rebellious Gaming have a chance of, taking down Velocity and getting 1 point, but once Antidote is giving an operator, I don't think he can do anything. But nevertheless, you can see already Xcali will be using his Dark Shadow ability, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he does not use it. He takes the Vandal in hand again. That Boombot will be destroyed successfully. And you can see that ultimate coming up from the Breach is a timely thing done, and he will be going down as well. So there are only 3v3 fights remaining right now. He gets taken on. The trade will be coming up onto Clone as well. Another player taken down. The Cypher will be the only one remaining. Saikovsky comes up there, takes down Vibor, and this is 1 point coming up in the bag of Rebellious Gaming. They finally win a defending round, and I believe this is a lot of confidence boost for them as well. But nevertheless, you can see in front of us, this will be round number 13. Okay, no, it's not 13. It's 16. All right. I'm really poor at math, so I beg your pardon. So this is the 16th round of this match as of now, and we'll be playing a 3-round spree, and that is it, obviously. If the second match is won by Velocity, I mean, if they win 2 matches consistently, the first and the second one, then there will not be a third round. But nevertheless, you can see official Buster. He'll be coming up with that owl drone, trying to reveal a lot of positions, like giving up information now. Initiator getting played by both these teams is a really good thing to be done. But on site already, Velocity, they actually just dash in. I mean, what was that? They were being patient, but when they needed to get the round, they full on just dashed onto B side and they planted the spike. Now you can see everyone is covering that angle. Clone coming up from behind, but he is so afraid right now. His own Omen actually catches his attention, but the recon dart will be giving up some information. The fault line ability getting used up again, coming up from behind. Official Buster using that shock dart on that side, but nevertheless, there is nothing done with that shock dart. As of now, Stroke will be coming up. So I believe the Cypher actually, okay, it's a Sova actually taken down. One Antidote will be taken down. Let's see now, another shock bolt will be dropped out there. So okay, will be coming up. I believe this will not be a defuse because it's already a lot of time gone out there. And yeah, I don't think it's very much. Yep, and the spike gets detonated, and that's another round getting collected up by the attacking side. Team Velocity 10, Team Rebellious Gaming coming up with 6 points after playing 16 rounds of this match. Nevertheless, and moving on to the 17th round of today's match. I mean, this match of Ascent, obviously. Buster on screen. This, I don't know what this skin is called, but I'm feeling so greedy now. These skins, and obviously they have earned their. I mean, they have earned those skins. It's like anybody can buy the skins, but only very few people can actually earn it. But nevertheless, Buster will be using his recon bolt immediately, and he drops a shock dart, I believe, in the catwalk area. Khan, he's sitting up in his dark shadow. You can see there's Strokey will be coming up there. He actually tries to get under that door, but no, they are doing a full A push this time. Velocity, they are being very aggressive now. But coming up there, Khan, he is still left alive. You can see already Antidote, he is in the Raptors, just waiting up there. Now the ability getting used up, the bomb might do something, and Excali actually gets taken down. Now Clone, he's already having a 2K now. Clone versus Antidote. Antidote takes down Clone. There's 1v2 fight coming up. Antidote versus 2+. You can see official Buster. He will be using that ultimate ability. He's Hunter's Fury, and he does not do anything over there. Antidote had also used his ultimate. So Hunter's Fury, nothing done there, and it's a wrap up there. I mean, what are you doing, Antidote? That ultimate was perfectly timed. The Blade Storm was very timely used, and the attacking side get another point. 11 coming up for Team Velocity Gaming. 6 still sticking around for Team Rebellious Gaming. All right, this is round number 18, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm saying it again. I'm very good at math, and obviously I do not have like infinite knowledge about the game. So if I make any mistakes, guys, this will be a very sincere apology from my end. I'm trying my very best, obviously, and you can see like I have my full dedication on the casting, but nevertheless, you can see coming up, Strokey will be just waiting up in catwalk. He takes down one, but no, he hits a headshot. But that Phantom from right to us, I believe that was enough to take him down. One tap, and that was done. But no, right to us will be taken down. Buster, he takes down one, he takes down two. Excali will be taken down. Now Buster is doing a great job. Now Saikovsky will be coming up. The Sheriff is in the hands of Clone now. Clone is trying to break that door. He needs to break that door now, but Amiterasu takes down Saikovsky. This is a 3v2 fight right now. Attackers, 2 players left. You can see Amiterasu and our dear Breach will be left alive, but Breach's fault line ability getting used up again. Before, come on, before. But Buster, he's already a 3K. This might be a 4K and a clutch coming up from. He has no idea where the position is. You can see now the position has been revealed, and you can see already on screen Buster will be trying to fall back a little bit now. Buster, he is going after Vivor. Vivor is being so calm now. He knows that the defuse might be coming soon. The defuse has been started already. Now he stops the half defuse and half defuse. You know it's important, and he does it. 4K coming up from Buster. Buster might just clutch it out, and he does it. He does clutch it out. 4K and that spike defuse. 11 points now for Team Velocity Gaming, but this was indeed 1 point for Rebellious, and Rebellious did a pretty good job. I mean, this cipher from Rebellious, that is Buster, he is doing like insane lot of work for his team now. I believe if all the players can play like official Buster, he can. I believe their team can still come back and make it a draw at 11-11 or maybe even at 12-12. But nevertheless, this is 11-7, 4-point lead still going on towards Velocity. The match is still inclined towards them, but you can see how Rebellious Gaming, they have also evolved throughout the game. They were waiting up there. They had been losing rounds from like around after 15 minutes of the match, but now they are doing excellent job. The antidote, that Sheriff through the wall bang and a headshot. That was insane. Now you can see right to will be deploying his out drone immediately. Antidote is still coming up with that Sheriff. You can see he is going back on B mains slowly, but he's moving on towards his spawn also. I don't know what he's intending to do, but nevertheless you can see Buster will be coming up. His out drone will be deployed as well. He is trying to gather as much information as needed for that push to come through, but nevertheless Antidote, he's coming up with that Sheriff. I don't know why he's not buying the operator. Like, he is maybe a little bit poor than his teammates. I mean, in game obviously, but nevertheless, you can see Strokey is waiting up with that Vandal. I don't know what. What? Oh no! Okay. Strokey's perfect positioning did a pretty good job there. The ultimate ability was used up there, and the Antidote takes him down with that Sheriff again. Strokey gets taken down as well. He does manage to get a 2K, but now it's a 3v3 coming up, and through the wall bang will be coming through, but not enough actually. V4 Antidote was taken down, and that's Buster again getting another round in the bag of Rebellious Gaming. A 3K coming up. Spike was not planted, so this was really easy for Buster. That Vandal is proving to be very, very fatal against Team Velocity, and when it's in the hands of Buster, I think we know what we are talking about. This is completely overpowered. Like, Buster and Vandal, they are like a match made in heaven. But nevertheless, you can see on screen now coming up Karn. He's already like ready with his Dark Shadow ability, and you can see he will be waiting up there. The scores will be up on the screen, and I believe the ultimate ability. Now there are 4 ultimates ready from the defending team and the 3 ultimates ready from the attacking. You can see the Breach. He will be ready with his ability as well, ultimate ability as well. So let's see if anybody is using it up right now, or are they going to be just patient for the final round. Karn, he's waiting up there now. There might be a moment, but the moment he takes down one, Karn will be going for the reload, and that was a very, very stupid reload coming up from him. I don't know what he was doing. He did take down one, but he was taken out immediately. The Phantom getting used up by X-Kali. X-Kali takes down Strokey as well. 3 versus 3 fight coming up. That will be the teleporting getting used up there. He moves on to the other side, and that's a pretty good teleporting done there, and you can see the Dark Shadow will be used up again, and okay, he is left very low, but he got that kill. There is no chance of healing. His zone was taken down. What are these taps? Like, what are these taps? What are they doing? Like, come on, people. What are you doing? I mean, Amitra, so what are you doing? Okay, nevertheless, Buster is the again solo player alive. This might be a 1v3. The fault line ability getting used once, but let's see if he is able to take down 3 players and also defuse that spike. There is 1 player in Generators, 1 player in Raptors. I don't know where the 3rd player is. I believe there are 2 players in Raptors now. I'm not sure, but you can see already he is trying to come up there. 1 player has been spotted, but no, from the left side, right to his comes up, and he does it beautifully. Spike planted. Bonus for that, and all the enemies will be eliminated as well. 12-8, 4-point lead coming up for Team Velocity. Match point for Team Velocity. Will Team Rebellious Gaming be able to come back from this 4-point lead? And they, obviously they cannot lose any round as of now. If they want a tie, it has to be a 4 clean, like, winning spree. There is no other option for them. But if this is the last round, they are gonna be very, very, very careful now. Velocity. This is going to be a full buy. You can see 50 shields. That is heavy shields on everyone. I mean, Strokey, I believe he was hit by that recon bolt, but nevertheless, you can see Strokey will be coming up with that Bulldog just waiting upon Beatrice. Now his position is revealed again. The recon bolt from the Owl drone, and also from the recon dart coming up from the Sova did reveal his position. And you can see the Cypher reveals the position as it is 4v4 fight now coming up. I believe the positions have been now revealed. I believe, okay, which Cypher it was? I believe it was from the attacking side as well. But coming up, Antidote, he knows where all the players are. The entire information has been given up there. Antidote, he has a Phantom in hand. He does not have a operator. Like, he did not use an operator in the entire attacking half. But let's see what he does now. Antidote will be moving a little bit back. Now, Vibor will be also moving a little bit back. I believe this might be a rotation coming up. They might be willing to go for A side. But there are still two ultimates left, the Breach and the Jet. And Antidote actually uses his ultimate, that is, okay, this is known as our Blaze Storm. Yeah, this is a Blaze Storm ability. So the Blaze Storm ability is getting used up by our Antidote. Now the Sova will be also coming up for it. This is right to us in front of him, Antidote. And the Breach will be also using his ability. He actually dashes into the air, uses Updraft and uses his tailwind as well. Okay, what? Okay, I am being very like confused now. He used his ultimate, took down one player. Oh, and that's a perfect headshot coming up onto Clone. I believe this round is wrapped up for them. One player remaining. It is going to be a Strokey. Can it be a 4K? I don't think it is going to be. But no, that Bulldog, it does something there. He takes down one player already, and that intangibility will be helping him to move out of that position. But nevertheless, 70 HP remaining. 3 players to be taken down. Both the players are just waiting up in mains. One player is setting up in Raptors as well. Strokey is being very calm and composite now. The spike will be detonated. He knows that it's important to go and defuse that spike. Raptors right to waste coming up through that Raptors, and that Cypher will be closing up that round and that match as well. Team Velocity Gaming, what a performance from them. What a performance from them. 13-8. 5-point lead win coming up for Team Velocity. Velocity, they always, like, over the past 2 days, they were not being able to win the first match. But now, today, in the day of the finals, when they needed it the most, they got the first match win. 13-8. You can see 4 players again coming up. Okay, it's 3 players. It's 3 players coming up in the top 5. Antidote with total of 20 kills. Right to will be coming up with 14, 19 kills coming up for Buster. Now Buster was very dominant in the second half of the game. But nevertheless, Xkali coming up with 18 kills. 18 kills also getting collected by Vibor. Amitarasu will be coming up with 16 kills. Clone will be coming up with 9. Saikovsky will be coming up with 11, and Khan will be coming up with 10. So I believe the only like double-digit kill who did not have, like, it was Clone alone, because he was playing the Raze and he was a duelist. I believe Raze might have played a little bit more aggressive, then the results might be a little bit different. But we cannot judge anyone on their performances, because they are all trying to do their very best, because this is the finals. There is no point where you can actually give up. You need to put in your best. There is no chance. These players are putting their best. I am also trying to do my best, guys. In case of any mistakes, please forgive me. I am really trying my very best. I understand there are a lot of audience who do not who think I do not have knowledge of the game fully, but nevertheless, we'll be moving on to the replays as of now, and you will be enjoying the replays as of now.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you're taking me. just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself.
Testing 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4.
Let me be myself.
Alright guys, welcome back and good afternoon. जो भी like whoever is enduring my painful commentary, thank you so much for sticking around. But nevertheless, we'll be obviously moving on to the second game for the day, and the second game, it is going to be bind. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is bind. It has to be bind. Come on. So
My
obviously it was
thanks.
decided earlier on. This is going to be bind, and the next map will be Haven. And now you can see on screen we'll be having the defending side on our screens. Now this is the defense will
That
be done
goes
by
there.
Rebellious Gaming this time, and the attacking first time it is going to be collected by our Velocity Gaming. Now Velocity, what a performance coming up from their end. Obviously, now you will remember like what they did for the past 3 days. Every time 0-4 for the first game, then they are completely decrementing the opponents like anything. Now Buster, he was very like depending on his teammates, but it's not the thing where now Buster needs to obviously tell his teammates also to perform as good as he was doing in the last game. But nevertheless, you can see the second match has already begun. The buy phase is over. 1 minute 20 seconds for the first round to close down, and as you can see, the defending side, they are being very cautious now. The attack is coming up onto B side. You can see the Cypher, the Jet, that is our dear Antidote, and the Sova will be waiting up there. Right to Ace, Antidote, and their teammates are now coming up on B side. This is not going to be an A push. Now you know that the positions are being revealed there. Now Khan is holding up long, as you can see. Now Hookah, they might be one player coming up from Hookah as well, but I think the raise is already there in Hookah. And trying to defend that angle. But nevertheless, Khan will be again using that smoke, maybe not, but Excali will be taken down. So that's again Excali taken down in the first kill. Is that this is not supposed to be there, but nevertheless, Vibor will be coming up. Vibor with a 2k, quick 2k coming up from his angles, and you can see he is like complete madman. 3k coming up from Vibor. This might be a 4k coming up from him. Let's see where the last player is. I don't see the player nearby, but the spike will be planted. The Cypher will be the solo player remaining, and I believe he was AFK as of now. He's coming up slowly. Saikovsky, okay, he was not AFK, he was on A side, and he's now coming up onto B side. 4 players to take down, the spike to be diffused. Will Saikovsky be able to do it or not? The reveal dart will be deployed by our Sova right to A. Saikovsky is waiting up with his Cypher now. Antidote is coming up with a push. The headshot may be connected, and that's a clean headshot coming up by Antidote. Takes down. Clean win coming up for Team VLT. Velocity Gaming, 1 point. Spike planted. 4 players alive. All these enemies were eliminated. But nevertheless, you can see coming up from behind will be Team Rebellious Gaming. Now, Rebellious Gaming, this might be a situation like Team Velocity now get a 4-point lead and Team Rebellious Gaming come back and they win the round. It might be happening, but you cannot say like this is a game and there are mistakes made by the players and that can be very, very costly at times. But nevertheless, you can see already Vibor will be having 3 kills in the bag. Right 2 Ace and Antidote have 1 edge. Amiterasu and Excali still have to open their books.
Enemy killed.
Antidote, he is completely madness. I like another one taken down. 2K coming up from Antidote with that Spectre. And there's, I believe, Excali also collecting 1 kill. There are 2 more players remaining. One
Right
is
here.
already on A side. You can see right to us has spotted the Raze already. The Raze will be falling back. The solo player will be left alive. Raze has moved the back a little bit. Clone will be coming up. The Shock that will be doing some damage. But Amiterasu coming up from behind closes up the kill. And that will be a clean wipe. Spike was not planted, but they got their round in the bag. And this is a 2-0 coming up for Team VLT. Alright guys, so moving on to the third round of this match, and Bind is in the play. You can see Antidote, he's again moving up long, and you can see the Cypher will be using up his camera, scans the angles. I believe he has spotted someone as well, but no, this time coming up from Hookah. This might be an aggression coming up. You can see the Brimstone and Strokey, just both of them staying up in Hookah, and they might be, and there's a 1v1 duel coming up against the Reyna now. Strokey will be coming up. He was blinded, but he takes down one, takes down 2 Vibhor, and Excali, they get 1-1 kill. Ace Stone was taken down, but no official Buster coming up with that breeze. He takes down one, but from behind, Antidote will be using the tailwind, and he just dashes into him, gets that kill. So this is again Clone left alive alone. 4K and that spike defuse. I don't think it is possible, especially when it is Team VLT playing against you. But he is now in elbow, coming up from a different angle than he was expected to come out. The smokes have been deployed already. The sky smoke by our Brimstone are proving to be very, very helpful at this point. You know, there's one player in Hookah. Okay, there's actually 2 players in Hookah. Takes down 1 player, but now Clone will be taken down immediately. Vibhor goes down, but right to Ace with that comeback, and Clone will be taken down. 3-0 Velocity Gaming with the lead. Best of 5 or best of 3? Okay, so this is a best of 3 game. So you know what the rules are when it's a best of 3. But obviously that Buster got clean kill through that sky smoke, but it was not enough. But nevertheless, you know, Clone also trying his best now. Clone also, I believe, has racked up a number of kills at this round. And as you can see, 8 more seconds remaining for the round, for round number 4 to come up in front of us. The scores will be Antidote 4, Vibhor will be with 4, and 2 kills coming up from Buster, 1 with Clone. And I believe there are still 3 players, Strokey, Khan, and Tchaikovsky, still waiting to open the door. But no, Clone was using a Sheriff and he was not able to do good with that. But Tchaikovsky will be taken down. Excali already 1-1 trade coming up finally. Now Team Rebellious Gaming, they might have a better chance this time, but you can see already the drone will be taken down, and you can see the smokes need to be deployed. Amiterasu, the smokes will be deployed. The sky smoke getting used up. The Molly will be deployed as well. That is our Incendiary, but with that Vandal, he's completely spamming that direction. Now Phoenix, he was coming up in front, but from behind, right waist will be taken down as well. Now Lamps is getting covered and he'll be taken down by Antidote. Antidote had no like difficulty to take down that player. Antidote takes down Khan as well. Another point going in the bag of Velocity. 4-0 coming up for Team Velocity Gaming. What a game by these guys. Alright, let's move on and check on what it is going to be in round 5. Obviously, this is like an echo of the last round. Rebellious Gaming was at 4. Velocity was at 0. They completely came back out of that lead. They took the round at 13-8. Now, can Rebellious Gaming do the same? That will be a big question mark to the audience, to me, and to all these players as well. You can see now Buster moving to be very aggressive. Spots one player, but no! That is Amiterasu waiting up with the Brimstone. Immediately one tapping him out of the game, and you see already 3 players pushing up. Takes down one, but the Phoenix will be also taken down. But this is a complete push coming up from B Long. Now the intangibility getting used up there. You can see now there's one player already spotted up in our small direction. You can see Vivo already coming up with that operator, but no. Vivo doesn't have the operator. There's someone else having the operator actually. Now there's Clone again, the solo player left alive. 1v4 again. I don't know why Clone is like left up in a in this kind of a situation. But compared to the Asian that Clone is playing, I think he must play more aggressive. Like, this is not what he's supposed to do. Moving on. Clone, he's, I believe, going for that save, but you can see there's already the Brimstone just waiting up there, and in our B shot, but nevertheless from behind, two players coming up, trying to one tap, but Vibor, come on, are you joking? Vibor, he, like, all these players, not just Vibor, entire team VLT, I don't know what and how they practice, but every time they are playing, these are clean headshots coming up for them. Like, there's basically one shot to the torso, one shot to the head, and they do it repeatedly. Don't try to do the same, but it was not enough. He was taken down. Every time the entire defending team is getting taken down, and they just cannot get a hold in this round. But nevertheless, Strokey right now might be using some other strategies. You can now see the breach. That is our Buster will be playing the breach, and if he's able to do it good, he might just get it done. But as you can see now, our initiator in the defending team is a little bit of a shocking team. But nevertheless, you have to play the entire round as it is. The Strokey now will be having the Vandal, actually takes down one player, and this is a 1-1 trade now coming up from both the teams. The attacking team now, the Spike will be with Cypher. Vibor will be taking down our Clone as well. So Raze goes down. Now this is okay. I was out of words to say like what's gonna happen there. This was like written there, antidote in front of you. You cannot take him down. Obviously, there are two more players remaining now. The Breach, that is our Buster, and our Phoenix. So these two players, I believe, the Breach has the capabilities to do a 4K, and then the Spike decrease because he had done it in the previous match as well. But as of now, Strokey, you can see he's being very slow now. Strokey was playing the Reyna in the last round. This time he went for the Phoenix. Let's see if he does it. But or is it just not? Again, with the Phantom, straight to the head. Antidote, like, these kind of aiming skills are completely insane, but nevertheless, there's only one player left alive. You can see that, and he goes back from behind. Strokey actually gets one kill in the bag, at least the Vandal in his hand. There are three more players left alive. They are gonna save, and as it is, you can see two players were killed, but the attackers won it again. This is now a 6-0 lead coming up for our team, Velocity Gaming. Alright, and as you can see, Clone, he will be coming up on screen now. The Raze is trying to be aggressive. As you can see, he's already on the divider wall there, just waiting. And that flick coming up from Antidote was beautiful by there, because, you know, he predicted that this is going to be like one player coming up there, and he came up there, and that breach was immediately taken down. Okay, now moving on to the live round. This is going to be round number 7. You can see Strokey will be having a Vandal again. Last time with the Vandal, he did manage to collect one kill, but you can see the... Okay, I thought that's an enemy, but it's his team. But nevertheless, Buster will be waiting out in elbow now. He knows that this might be a B push. You can already see 5 players all stacking up there. 2 in hookah, 3 in longs, and they know that this is going to be a B push. I believe the information has moved because the rotations have already started. Now the Cypher, he will be using that recon bolt and from the camera, and I believe he might push that one player. The ultimate getting used up there. Empress mode activated, and you can see Excali. He activates the Empress mode, takes down 2 players with 1 spray. This is madness now. Let's see if Excali does it again. But Excali will be coming up, and that Hellfire will be coming up, and nothing, I believe no French fries will be made at least this time, but VLT Excali, he has 3K in the bag. Now, will this be a ace or not? That is going to be a big question. There are still 3 players left alive from our team, Velocity Gaming, and you can see both the players are right now in front of him. One pick coming up, he might just do it again. And the intangibility, and Vibor, he steals the kill. He's angry now. I think Excali is really mad at Vibor now for not letting him do the ace, but nevertheless, this was a great job coming up for him. Okay, guys, what do you say? Like, you can say in the chat, like, we have around 200 watching, so you can tell me, like, which team is gonna win. We obviously know that this is yet a dominating performance coming up from Team Velocity Gaming, but will it be a 13-0 or will it be a comeback from Rebellious Gaming? What do you think? Please leave your comments in the chat. But nevertheless, this is round number 8 coming up in front of us, and you can see this might be an A push coming up because all the players from Team Velocity are now stacking up. You can see Amitra being so aggressive now, picks up the ultimate orb, and you can see one time with pick like that, but Excali, he might have spotted one player. The flick will be coming up, and he does it. Vandal. perfect shot to the head, and that will be 1 kill collected again. The intangibility getting used up again. Xkali is being very like he's doing great brain work with his abilities now. Xkali playing the Reyna is a very good thing because he was playing the Omen previously, but now the flick again coming up and he does it. Another one tap will be coming up. So this is the Brimstone and the Breach will be both taken on the only. Okay, the Breach is still left alive. So I believe Tchaikovsky and our Buster, the two players will be left alive, but Buster takes down one. Actually, Antidote will be taken down, but no, Tchaikovsky will be taken down 1v4 again. He did take down one player, but will he be able to do another 4k? No chance there. It was Xkali waiting up there, and he got it done. The Reyna doing great work in this round. 8-0 for Velocity Gaming. All right, so let's see. I believe after 8-0, this is like a little bit of a. It's not a little bit difficult. Like it's almost impossible for Rebellious Gaming to come through. But who am I to judge? These players will be obviously giving us the full-on entertainment, whether they are gonna come back or whether they are gonna go into a 13-0 loss. So let's see what it is. But you can see now this team Rebellious is being so aggressive now. Already with that Phoenix, you can see the Phoenix will be coming up, and he finally gets 1 kill. But Stroke gets taken down in return. 1-1 trade coming up. Now the attackers 3 down. I believe they are being very aggressive now. The defending team is being very dominant in this round. Raze, Breach, Brimstone, and Cypher. 4 agents left alive. Attackers down to 2. You can see the Brimstone has been spotted already in showers, and Velocity. Amiterasu coming up and gets the kill on the clone as well. Or on clone as well, not the clone. It's like on clone as well. But nevertheless, you can see Amiterasu, he's coming up with that Phantom, tapping it out. He gets 10 HP damage onto himself as well. Right to waste, 48 HP remaining. Karn drops that Incendiary, and I believe some damage might be done there because it was a pretty good Incendiary drop. But nevertheless, another headshot getting connected there. Right to Ace, collecting a lot of number of kills now. But as it is, this is a 2v2 now. I believe the defending side had the fight in their hands, but now Team Velocity, they came back out of that 2v5. They have made it possible for a 2v2. Let's see if they can plant the spike and get the round. But they both teleport to B, but there is still the Breach waiting up there now. Buster, he is a he's a very good player in terms of okay, the spike is being planted, he spots in there, and he takes him down. No delay there. The flashpoint will be used up. He was blinded there. 4k coming up for Buster. Finally, Team Rebellious opened their chart, and it is 1 point getting collected in favor of Team Rebellious Gaming. Rebellious Gaming 1, Velocity Gaming 8 with the lead of 7 points. Alright, so it's definitely not a 13-0, but will it be a 13-1? Or will it be a 13-2? Or will it be a 13-3? Like, at this point, I have, like, I can't say what it can be because, you know, Velocity, they made a little bit of mistake while pushing this round. 3 players were immediately down, and I think, like, Team Velocity, they did not predict that they are, like, Team Rebellious, they are going to be so aggressive. But you can see there are now 3 players. The Recon will be revealing some position, and you can see the Brimstone was spotted immediately. He'll be taken down there. Karn was taken down. Stroke was also taken down through the cover. I mean, through the boxes, he tried to take him down. Xkali, you can see already 11 HP still remaining on him. He has his Empress activated already. Buster will be coming up from short now with his assistance. With the assistance of Tchaikovsky. Now the positions have been the ultimate will be used there. Vibhor, perfect timed ultimate used up there. 1 player remaining only. Okay, both getting taken down. Tchaikovsky getting the Phantom kills is a beautiful thing, and he does it twice. 2k already in his back. He has got another player. He takes him down instead. Tchaikovsky. It might be an ace, but no. Right to ace was aggressive. He did not give any time, and he got that kill. Antidote went out to the teleporter, and this is a 9-1 with Velocity Gaming in the lead.
I need this. My thanks.
Alright, moving on to round number 11. Is it 9-1? Yeah, it's 9-1, so it's going to be round number 11 coming up. We can see the scores now. 15 kills for Xkali alone.
Let's get set up.
This player, in the break time, he must have ate something like he had Red Bull or something, and he's completely owning this round. As you can see, Buster will be coming out in front, and he'll be using the flashpoint ability. Now, 3 players where Flash, he uses it again, I believe. Yeah, he uses it again. 3 players might be spotted, but the Jet had used that updraft, and he actually gets him taken down. Now, now the attackers fall 3 players short. They completely pushed up on B side, but through the long they just lost 3 players. Tchaikovsky still holding up in the corners of elbow. You can see Clone will be just moving up through that A spawn, but there will be still Strokey waiting up in A side in case they decide to teleport. But now we are still waiting 3v2 fight. I believe the ultimate has been used up by the Cypher now. Yes, the Cypher has used the ultimate, and the position has been revealed on the defending side as of now. Vibhor now will be waiting up there. Now he's being very patient. The Vandal in his hand. Along with him is going to be the Reina. That is Excali, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Excali and Vibhor. Now both these players have the capability of planting the spike and defusing it as well. And we all know that there's only Cypher, the Phoenix only holding at A side. Now Strokey is the only player holding, and he's being so patient and so calm. You can see he has that intuition that this might be a push, but now Excali, he's like, what brain is he using? I don't know. He might be using 4 to 5 brains at a time. But now you can see he's coming up through the showers. He's waiting up there. Peaks heaven. Now he knows there might be one waiting there. Takes one down already. Excali gets taken down immediately. Clone actually gets Excali. Clone clutches it out. What are you saying? And I believe this is the best performance that our dear Clone has put up in front of us. The Raze finally shows up and gets another point collected in the bag of Team Velocity Gaming. Rebellious Gaming, and this is a lead still for Team Velocity Gaming, 9-2 coming up after playing 11 rounds.
That goes there.
So I believe this is the last round before the swap. Yeah, this is the last round before the swap, and as of now you can see Velocity, they are still on the lead on the attacking side. Now we all know how strong the defense of Velocity is, especially when our Antidote has an operator in his hand. But now you can see this might be an A push, because you can see the players are already stacking up in A. Shot takes down one player immediately. Excali being so aggressive now that there's Strokey still waiting up in lamps. You can see in front of him, sprays it down, takes down one again, but Vibhor with that comeback. Clone will be taking on Vibhor as well. So this is a 3v3 fight. The Sky Smoke getting used up there. Now Clone has been spotted and he gets taken down as well. Rasu with that one kill collection in showers. Now there are still 3 players remaining from the attacking side. The spike is being planted. Actually the spike was this was a fake spike plant, as I can see. There's still one player in shot. There's one player holding up in Haven as well. Okay, I thought Right Ways will get that kill, but no. Antidote, he has an operator now. Who can stop him now? So there's Tchaikovsky actually. He is trying to spot out one of the players there. He spots out one as well. I believe there's already 2 kills coming up for him. Tchaikovsky in a 1v1 duel against Antidote. Spots him out, goes for the flick. No kills collected there. The position has been revealed now. He tries to spot out the Cypher, but the flick does not come through this time. 4 kills collected by Shaq. Okay, 4 kills or 3 kills. It's a 3 kills coming up for Tchaikovsky. He does defuse the spike as well. And Team Rebellious Gaming collect another point in the bag. All right, now moving on to Team Velocity again. Now they are on the defense. This is the pistol round, obviously, so there will be like a little bit of aggression maybe from Velocity, because now they know they are on the lead. They will be aggressive, and they will be trying to, collect as like finishing the match. They'll be focused on finishing the match, obviously. Like, what are we talking about? 6 points already in the bag, 6-point lead in the bag, and they need to collect just 4 more points, and they can be aggressive for a couple of rounds. Then they can just collect the trophy, I believe, in the end. But nevertheless, Velocity Antidote, he is being aggressive now. You can see with that ghost now, we know how pitch perfect Antidote's aim is. But he's coming up now. There are 2 players. You can see already the cover is being built up there. He gets 1 shot out, gets 1 shot. Let's see if he's taken down. But no, Strokey takes down Excali, and Antidote gets taken down by Clone. I believe the Clone is finally, the Clone is finally starting to combine with these players, but Tchaikovsky, successful plant will be coming up from his end as of now. But there are now 2 players left from the defending team, 5 players still remaining from the attackers as it is.
Enemy down.
Oh, and I was expecting that. That was Buster. What are you expecting? Rasu versus Buster are probably the 2 best aimers now fighting in a 1v1 duel. Right to is actually takes down 1 player. So this is a 1v3 fight remaining for our Tchaikovsky. Now Tchaikovsky actually reveals the position, and you can see it's within the spamming smoke. You can, like, I don't know what to say. Tchaikovsky, like, he is doing a great job there. But moving on to round number 13, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's 9 for 13. Okay, it's now number 14 now on our screens, and let's see what it is happening there. Moving on to round number 14, and Velocity Gaming, they are still on a 5-point lead. This time they will not be aggressive, I believe, because now they know that being aggressive is not a very good thing, especially when they are pushing up there. Let's move on and see what...
But Lady Knight must be ours.
Oh, the prize money is 100k INR. That's 1 lakh rupees, in case you do not know, guys. But let's move on. Rebellious Gaming versus Velocity Gaming, the finals, and this is round, match number 2 for the day. And as it is, you can see Clone will be planting, okay, he'll be using that satchel or that C4 to move into the lamps and clear that position, but there's no one still waiting there. You can see Clone will be pulling off a successful plant. Actually, Clone does not plant it, but he helps his teammates plant. You can see already some damage done there, takes down one player, but there might be a 2k coming up for him. The pistol will be switched up there. There's Brimstone is left with very, very low HP. Saikovsky will be taken down by Excali on the other end. That's a poor color bomb. Like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that, but nevertheless, you can see already this is a 4v1 fight now. I believe the Raze is trying to be aggressive. Now there's only one player left alive, that's Brimstone. I believe it's Amit Rasu who is left alive, and Amit Rasu will be taken down. Clone knew that he had hit him previously, and he gets another point in the bag. This is a 9 and a 5 coming up. Velocity Gaming still in the lead.
The spike is still in base.
So Team Rebellion, like, there were many not optimistic players who were thinking Rebellious might not come back, but I believe Rebellious Gaming coming up into the second half, they've won, I think, 3 rounds back to back, which is a really good thing. And let's see how it's going to be collected now. But Khan FTW on the screen now, bring Brimstone. Now Khan was playing the Omen last time, but I think Bind map is like, he does not want to play Omen in Bind, obviously, otherwise why would he have picked a Brimstone, sorry. But nevertheless, you can see already with the defense is set up there. Reina will be sticking up there in B long, sorry. Strokey will be using that fireball to rain up there, clear lamps, but no, that single tap coming up for Clone. Clone is being very, very dominating now since the last 2 rounds, and Amit Rasu, he's already in lamps there. You can see he needs to defend this position now. 4 more players remaining from Team VLT. Alright, and he takes down another one yet, and he is coming up there, and Amit Rasu actually takes down one player, but now this, the defending team have a better angle now. The Empress will be enabled by Excali, and we know how Excali can perform with the Empress ability enabled. Now the ultimate will be, I believe, the perfect timed ultimate now. Excali knows that the spike plant may be coming through. You can see already the players have started rotating. Antidote, he is moving on to the defending position of B already, but coming up now, the spike will be planted in B. Antidote knows that they need to be very, very dominant because there are just two more players remaining, the Brimstone and the Cypher. The Cypher will be obviously revealing the position, but there are 2 players now in elbow. Both the players in elbow. The Cloudburst ability getting used by our Antidote now. Khan will be coming up from behind. The Jet might be spotted up there, but no! Antidote takes down one. He will be taken out in return. Saikovsky, let's see if he can pull a 2k now. But no, he'll be taken down immediately. Amit Rasu with that defuse, and I believe this is going to be another point collected by Team Velocity Gaming. Velocity Gaming, they say that no, we are not gonna give up so early, and they collect another point in the bag. 5 points lead coming up, 10-5 going for in the favor of Team Velocity Gaming. Alright, nevertheless, 3 more points to be collected for Team Velocity Gaming to win the round, and I believe the finals as well. There are still 5 more points to catch up, not let Velocity go ahead, and also win the entire round, play the next match, and then win it again if Rebellious Gaming are looking for a comeback. Now, the smokes are immediately, the sky smokes are immediately used by Amit Rasu. He knows that it is important to hold off the defensive angles, but the Incendiary ability will be used up again by Amit Rasu. He comes up there. There's I thought he's going to use up his that French fry ability. I mean, that's his ultimate, obviously. But nevertheless, you can see that Hellfire ability will not be used as of now. Antidote will be coming up in long. Antidote this time is not using the operator. I think he should, but he's not doing. Like, this is not compulsory that he has an operator, but I think he can like perform far, far better when he's having the operator. But coming up now, you can see on screen will be Antidote. He's being very calm and patient now. He's just waiting for players to come in. But you can see already 2 players in hookah now. I believe the Raze is being aggressive. Now that's the Raze already in hookah. And he will be moving back a little bit. Let's see if he's okay in the corner now. Excali will be moving up to the corner of the site. and he'll be just being very patient. The Cypher's camera, he couldn't use it even once. The Cloudburst ability will be used up by Antidote. Antidote will be using it again. There's one more Cloudburst left in his bag as of now. Antidote will be moving off to the elbows, and he knows this might be a B push because there are multiple enemies already situated here. But no, Buster will be taken down. Clone will be taken down, Stroke will be taken down. There's only 2 more players remaining from the attacking side, which will be Psykovsky and Khan. And this will be a complete wrap-up. Khan and Psykovsky both get taken down, and this is another point getting collected by Team Velocity Gaming. Total of a 6-point lead, 11-5, Velocity Gaming versus Rebellious Gaming. So moving on, guys, to the next phase of the game. This is like 12th. This is the 12th. Okay, this will be the 12th win of Team Velocity Gaming, and this will be round number 17 on screen as it is. You can see, but nevertheless, right to ace immediately using his Sova ability. Reveal dart will be deployed immediately. The Hellfire ability getting used up by the Brimstone from the attacking side. You can see they needed to clear the lamp area, but that another. Okay. So both the Brimstones now get use this ability. Now there's one down already. I believe Amitras will be taken now. So this is a 3v4 now. The attacking side are now a little bit short. You can see Antidote will be moving back from the showers area. Buster will be looking back, and he actually converts into a 3v3 Antidote. He goes back again into the showers area on site now. Buster, he is going to flank up from that direction, and you can see the Owl Drone actually reveals the position of 2 players now. The Shock Dart does some damage, and Clone will be taken down. That's Antidote also taken down. A 2v2 fight. Psykovsky along with his teammate, the Breach, that is a Buster. 2 players remaining against the 2 players, the Cypher, and that's right to Ace and Vivor. Now Vivor, he might, okay, he triggered the cage. He triggered the cage nevertheless. Okay, so there's only 1 more player remaining. This is going to be Buster. Now Buster might get a chance to for a comeback, but I don't think he's gonna do it, because you can see right to Ace is completely camping the spike now, and you can see on side it's already right to Ace knows that there's 1 player on side, and he has rotated completely from behind. So there's only 1 more player remaining from this team. This is Buster, and I believe if Team Velocity get this round, there's 20 more seconds to kill these 2 players from Team Velocity remaining, but I don't think it's gonna be done there. Now, right to Ace. He's going up from the back of the showers, as you can see from the backside, and you can see already there's 1 player coming up in front of him. He flicks, does not connect any shot. Now Vandal versus Vandal. This is going to be interesting now. Brimstone versus Sova. Who do you think has it better? And no, right to Ace, the Vandal God, proving himself why he is the best Vandal player in the game, and he gets it done with that. And you can see it in the replay, like how he did it. He just, flicked it once, got that kill, and obviously that that skin thing which he got on screen. Okay, nevertheless, you can see now on screen Velocity 21 kills already for Xkali. I believe Xkali had 20 kills last time, so this time he has 1 kill more. Now Psykovsky, he's doing a really great job. 13 kills for him. Buster with 12 kills standing up there. Now the Raze did manage to get 3 kills in 1 round, but after that he's okay, the Raze actually got 10 kills. Actually the Brimstone. Now Khan is falling, but I believe he is missing his moment now. But the ultimate now getting used up there. The Hunter's Fury, right to Ace coming up with it, and there is actually 1 kill collected there. The Breach will be closed up. Buster will be taken down. Now you can see the Vandal will be spammed up in showers. Now the Shock Bolt will be used up there. I believe he might just take down, but no, okay, right to Ace actually takes down 1. So Strokey will be taken down. There's only 2 more players remaining. The Sky Smoke will be used up there. Amitras will be coming on. Now this is obviously match point for Team VLT. Let's move on and check on what it is going to be. Amitrasu, he's still holding up in lamps. 2 more players remaining. 4 remaining from VLT. 2 remaining from Rebellious. Can Rebellious win this round, or will it be a very one-sided victory coming up for these teams? I'm a Team VLT, of course. And you can see Amitra, so he is being very patient now, and already as it is, Psykovsky will be waiting up there, and let's see if they are able to get the spike and plant it as well. Okay, they have the spike drop, obviously you can see here, because no one has the spike now, and they need to pick it up. And you can see already Xkali, he is being very patient, and already on. Okay, he actually takes him down. Psykovsky, that was a clean kill collected, and Amitrasu, the last kill. Clone will be taken down, and this is it, a wrap up of the match, and this will be a 13-5 victory coming up for Team Velocity Gaming. What are we saying, guys? Like, seriously, what are we saying? Velocity Gaming, first round, They gave the first 4 points, and like they totally what's it called, obliterated the enemy team. Second round, I mean the second match, complete destruction coming up from their end. Attacking half or be it defending half, they were aggressive and they did it pretty good. 5-13 win coming up for Team Velocity Gaming. Four players in the top four against Saikevsky coming up in the top five spot from the defending team as well. That's the not winning team with 13 kills and 14 deaths and 1 assist. So guys, I believe this is the wrap up of this match as well. Obviously, we'll have a round 3 or not. That is going decision up to the admins and the players as well. Till then, we'll be obviously moving on to the highlights as well. So stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We will be having the highlights in front of us anytime soon. So Velocity Gaming, all the 5 players, congratulations for winning this round as well. Antidote, Excali, Amitrasu, Vivor, and Right to Ace. Like, you players are amazing. Trust me, guys, you players are amazing. And obviously, Rebellious Gaming, you players also played equally well. It was not your best days, like your best day, but nevertheless, you did really, really good. Buster, Strokey, Clone, Khan, and Tchaikovsky, you guys also did really, really great. Nevertheless, VLT, like you are, I don't think you are, you might be just unbeatable, because whichever match you have played, I have seen you like being very, very dominant over the opponents. But nevertheless, this round is obviously in favor of Velocity again, and let's see, we'll be coming up with the highlights really, really soon.
Take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. I'm not a pauper. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not a bubble. Let me be myself. I'm not a bubble. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not a bubble. Let me be myself. I'm not a bubble. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not a bubble. Let me be myself. I'm not a bubble. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not a bubble. Let me be myself. I'm I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who do not know, like what is going to happen after this, all right? This is not the end of the Flipkart Pro Gaming Showdown Valorant Cup. This is not the end. I repeat, this is not the end. Coming up today, this evening at 6 p.m., we are going to have an influencers battle. That is influencers versus the winning team VLT. And the influencers' names, I'll read you through. Just give me a second. I have the names right in front of me now. We will be having the fan favorite Mortal, Scout, ZF, Thug, and Rebel. All these 5 players will be performing against Team VLT at 6 p.m. in one match, and we will be obviously present to like bring you with this level of entertainment. Like you won't get it anywhere. There's only one place where you get it, which is here. That is the FPS Valorant Cup Finals, presented to you by Flipkart and partnered by Letsgamenow and powered by Ryzen AMD, obviously. So we will be seeing you next at what time? I believe 6 p.m. like I said, and 6 p.m. we'll be seeing you with Mortal, Scout, ZF, Thug, and Rebel. The 5 social media, the most important or the most popular 5 social media influencers against Team VLT in a Valorant match, obviously. Until then, Tata guys, bye bye. We'll be seeing you sharp at 6 p.m. Till then, adios amigos.
Let me be